Hi everyone, this is Francisco. So I'm recording this video because I want to talk about the Tesla cars. And first of all, I'm not sure if these vehicles are I don't know if these vehicles are like just sitting around in the dealerships like this everywhere. I'm not really sure if that is the case. But there's a bunch of Teslas. If there is a bunch of Teslas sitting around, technically, you guys are not very serious about, converting everyone from gas vehicles to electrical vehicles. If these vehicles are just sitting around and electrical vehicles, vehicle brands. So I'm sure there's also some other companies who have all electric vehicles. It says best-selling electric car brands in the world. So we see that there's more than just Tesla. There's according to this, there's Chevrolet, Nissan, Toyota, Ford, Fiat, whatever. I never even heard of this one. Citroen, I don't know how to pronounce that word. Mitsubishi, BID, I don't even know what this is. Smart, BMW, and Honda. Okay. So let's look at Chevrolet electric cars in the dealership yard. So let's just look at like how many of these vehicles are just sitting around, like on display. And I think that there's a bunch. And I think that I believe that shouldn't be the case. Right? It shouldn't be the case, especially if the real reason for creating these vehicles was to get rid of gasoline vehicles. So there should be discounts. There should be car giveaways, all electric car giveaways, and like every month or every week or something like that. Because supposedly you guys were trying to get rid of all this, all of this air pollution from the vehicles. You guys were trying to minimize it. Air pollution from gasoline vehicles. So, from what I heard, they wanted to transition from gas vehicles to all electrical vehicles. Okay? So, if that is the case, why is there a vehicle sitting around when they could be replaced right now? Or was this all a sales gimmick? You know, are they just doing it to make sales? Or are you people really serious about converting? You know? Like, are you people really serious? Because if you guys are, then it's time for you guys to sell them at a more discounted price and more affordable price. For everyone to be able to afford. Everyone. Not just, the rich. Not just someone who has, $50,000 sitting in the bank. Or not just for someone dumb who wants to get in debt. In debt, in a $50,000 debt, type of scam, because some of these vehicles are expensive. I mean, I don't know your guys' budget out there. I don't know if I'm just a broke motherfucker, but let's type in what is the average all electric vehicle. What does the average all-electric vehicle cost? Okay, according to data from SOX, I don't know how to pronounce that word, Automotive, parent of Keeley Blue Book, the average transaction price for electric cars was $50,000 in July 2023 versus gas-powered vehicles at $48,000. Tesla contributed to a substantial drop in EV prices since last year as it cut prices. So Tesla is trying to make it affordable for people, and it is, right? But I don't really know. I don't really know the prices for these vehicles at all. But I'm thinking that the government should also come and get in here, and gas-powered vehicles shouldn't cost less than electrical vehicles. All electrical vehicles should be less. And not just that, but all these gas vehicles on the market need to, you people need to stop making them. You people need to stop mass producing them from this moment on, because that's not supporting the cause. That's not supporting, anti global warming. And you guys were talking about this forever, for years. Global warming, this and that. And it's time for you people to put, how does that saying go? I think it's something like put your mouth or put your words where your mouth is. Yeah, that saying. I just didn't know exactly how it went. You are what you do, not what you will. Let me see. Oh yeah. Wait, where's it at? Put your words where your mouth is. That was the only find? Really? I don't know how the fuck the saying goes, honestly, but something like that, right? Like, it's time for you people to fucking support what you people were talking about and running your mouths about. It's time for you people to support people who can't afford an electrical vehicle. It shouldn't be about the money. It should be about cutting back on air pollution. Alright? It should be about the protection of everyone, the safety of everyone. Safety comes first, not money. And this is a hazard. All this smoke and stuff, it's a breathing hazard. You guys are technically killing people with all these fumes and stuff in the air. All these all this air pollution in the air. So don't try to change the subject. Just because it's 9/11 today, 2023, September 11th, 2023, don't try to flip the script. Don't dwell on the past. Dwell on the future. Forget about what happened in the past. Get over it. Hashtag get over it. That's a good one, by the way. Hashtag get over it. Like, it's time for you people to help people that are fucking broke. Okay? Don't flip the script. Let's keep it professional. This is not let us forget about everything that's going on because it's Memorial Day. It's 9/11 day. It's a special day. Like, I went to work today. The firefighters who went into the towers, they were working that day. So why the fuck should all of you get a day off? Why are we advertising terrorists? Why are we advertising like as the whole United States, the country? Why are we celebrating this day? Why is there a memorial? Like I wrote down, why not have a memorial day for the Black Plague when a lot of people were dying for lack of education? That way when little kids ask, Mommy, Daddy, what is the Black Plague? Oh, you don't know? Oh, let's watch a video. Maybe, you will learn something. Oh, people were dying because they weren't using fucking soap, baby. That's why we have soap. When you go shower, you apply soap, shampoo. It keeps bad bacteria away from you. And that's why there's like all this COVID-19 shit. Germs. How prevent the spread of germs? So you guys already know the CDC and all that got involved. You people are disgusting. You people are not educating your children. You don't even tell your children, hey, when you get out the fucking restroom, wash your fucking dirty little hands. You were touching your asshole and your little penis. You were touching your asshole and your little vagina. Wash your fucking hands, for God's sakes. Straight the fuck up. Something educational. Black Plague. What caused the Black Plague? It says bacterium, which is spread mostly by fleas on rodents and other animals. Humans who are bitten by the fleas then can come down with plague. So something like that, It was soap. Basically, they figured out the antidote, and the antidote to kill these goddamn son of a bitches was with soap. Okay. It says, how was the Black Plague stopped? The eventual weakening of the pandemic was likely due to the practice of quarantining infected people, similar to today's time and age. That originated in Venice. Venice what? Venice, California? What the fuck is Venice? Originated in Venice. What the fuck is Venice? I have no idea what they mean by Venice. In the 15th century, and is with us to this day. Improved sanitation, personal hygiene, and medical practices also played a role in ultimately slowing the plague's terror march. And this was written on November 16th, 2020. Okay, so like it's 2023, so like 3 years ago. Okay, but according to Wikipedia, the Black Plague was back in the 1300s, when people were not educated about all of this stuff. And this is disgusting. Black Death. They called it bacteria. See? So, I mean, what the fuck is all this, 9/11 shit? What the fuck is all this shit about? What the fuck are you people really trying to do? Straight the fuck up. I don't understand. You guys are advertising war and shit? Like, get over that shit, man. Teach your children something better. Something more educational. Like, for instance, the Black Plague. And it correlates with the COVID-19 epidemic. COVID-19, stop the spread of germs. Wash your hands. You people are not educated. You people don't know. I mean, obviously, you people have learned a lot because of these advertisements, and they're telling all of you to stay 6 feet apart from each other because people were contaminated, I guess. So, fucking... I can't believe this stuff came back. You people... And then all these bums on the streets. That is so unprofessional. Like, talk about that. That is not cool. All these bums on the streets. Like, that's not even... This is like... They're like fucking... Like, zombies. They're like zombies out there. Walking around and talking to themselves and walking into the streets and walking in the freeways. They're doing all kinds of weird shit. And you people are not concerned about that? That is a big concern. And they should not be allowed to be around normal people. People who have children. Because these children are impacted by this negativity. And who are these people? You people have no idea who the hell they are. You people don't know if they like committed crimes or not. Like, you people need to start calling code enforcement on them, honestly, because there's even one over here on behind Ralph's, and their shit is still there to this day. And they have a tent, and they have like all kinds of junk back there. Like, what happened to the city? That's... They're trespassing. They shouldn't be over there. They should legally... police officers have the right to kick them out from that location. And if they don't comply, then they could get arrested. They should get arrested. And if they try to get crazy with the cops, then you guys have the right to use lethal force. Or, I mean, you guys have the right to enforce the law. And obviously, you guys have the right to use lethal force if it comes down to that, if they become aggressive. Most of the time these people are. So, don't be afraid to exercise your rights. Because we don't want them out there anyway. Like, hello, clean up the streets. That's not acceptable. You guys need to do what you guys have to do, because this is getting out of hand. And the same is true with all these cars. There's cars everywhere. And the Teslas, the electrical vehicles, you guys keep complaining about the smog, global warming, and this and that, and this and that, and this and that. Well, do something about it. Do something about it. You be the motherfucking change. You be the change. You be the change. Global warming. People are dying. There's a lot of fires. This and that. This and that. All the ice is melting. Whatever. Well, I mean, if you guys really want to do something about it, you know, get rid of those gas vehicles. It's that simple. All these vehicles that are powered by gasoline, get rid of them. Starting with the oldest ones. Ban these old vehicles from the streets at all costs. Hello? Once they get banned legally and they get caught driving around in the streets, you police officers can then do your job. Pull them over and confiscate the vehicle. You know, nope, you're not allowed to drive this. This car is getting impounded. Unless, you can get the vehicle on a tow truck right now at your expense, then I could help you out. I will allow you to take your vehicle on a tow truck to your home. That's the only way you are keeping your car right now. But if you have no means of calling a tow truck, I'm going to call one. I'm going to call for one, and they're going to take it to the vehicle impound. Vehicle impound. Because first of all, these vehicles are not even they're not even like safe. They're not safe to be driving around in them. What the hell happened to my little... Oh, there it is. Whoa. Sorry about that. I know, well, anyway, car impound, Netherlands. Look at all this. This is insane. Look at this. You people need to help these people out. Like, this is not even cool anymore. If you guys really want to make a change, then make a change. You know? You guys need to make a change today, not tomorrow, not in the future. You know, and everything takes time. I understand that. But honestly, if there's vehicles like that, all electrical vehicles, and you guys are pushing this out like, oh, it's global warming, and the, you know, and if we don't do something about it right now, you know, the global warming is only going to get worse, or whatever the case may be, you know. Or if that's really the case, then ban, like I'm saying, ban these vehicles from the streets and enforce those laws from this moment on. The same is true. The same is true with the bums. You know, help the spread of germs. Hello, who has a lot of germs? Bums. People living on the fucking streets, right? So if you want to stop the spread of germs, lock the bums up. Bums living on the streets. Look at all the. This is unsanitary. They're not using any soap. They don't even care about showering. Some of them don't even know how to shower. Some of them are lost mentally. Like, you know, it's not that they don't want to shower. Is that what it really comes down to is they're incapable of showering because they don't understand. They're brain dead. They're mentally lost. So they deserve to get the help that they need, that they require, to be within a mental institution where everything is provided to them, you know. That, or you guys need to create a prison where these guys can just like be like in a prison camp, kind of like back in the day. Hitler prison camps. Like this. And all you people would have to do is like create a ton of freaking barns and have everything fenced off and just give them food every single day. That's it. They don't want to shower anyway. Like, what can we do? You don't want to shower? You don't want to change? You can't prove to anyone and everyone that... Yeah! What?
Here! I'm sorry.
Oh. Thank you, Mom. Woo! Oh my god. So, you know, these people don't want to shower. They don't want to take care of themselves. So, what are we to do? Right? Well, the last thing we need to do, and the last thing we should be doing is supporting these guys living on the fucking streets like this. Like, come on, guys. Honestly, that's not even cool. That's very unsanitary. And then where do they go? They go into our public restrooms. They go into the stores and use our restrooms, and clean people are going in there. People who practice good hygiene. And fucking they're getting sick because these bums, and then not just that, but they're handling our money. You know, the cash. They don't wash their hands. They touch their dick. They touch their ass. They touch their vagina. You know, the bums, they have like those, you know, blood cycles or whatever, the menstrual cycles or whatever, and they don't have the stuff to clean themselves properly and correctly, and their hands are dirty, and then they're touching your guys' money. I mean, think about that. And then you guys are giving that money to your children. Oh, you want $1 for the ice cream truck? Oh, here you go, son. Oh, you want $1 for the ice cream? Here you go, daughter. Here you go, baby. Go buy yourself your ice cream. And then what do they do right after? They're eating the ice cream, and then right after they're licking their fingers. Right? And little do you people know that that money, that dollar, that change, that pocket change, was passed down by these goddamn bums that you guys feel sorry for. So help the spread of germs. Stop the spread of germs. Well, what do you people need to do? See? You people feel sorry for these people. You people want to give them money. You know, you want to touch their hands and pray for them, thinking you're God, thinking you're Jesus Christ. You're not Jesus Christ. You're not fucking God. You know? So quit pretending like you people are. And then look at this. They're stealing everything. They're stealing our trash cans. They're stealing our fucking shopping carts. You know? So the same thing is true with all these vehicles, the gas vehicles. You people don't want to take this seriously. So, of course, this planet is going to die if we don't take action. And what the fuck's more important right now? What happened in the past? Or what we could do for the future? Right? It doesn't matter what we could do. I mean, what happened in the fucking past. It matters what we could do for the future. That's what matters. Alright? So, I want you people to create these type of places, even if it's indoors. They don't have to live like this. They could be in a facility, huge like a warehouse with 1,000 plus people. Well, a huge warehouse with lots of people, and then let's throw the word party in there. Maybe we'll get more. Oh, so yeah, something like that. Okay, there's a ton of people in there, and there's lights, and they're inside. So it's a more modernized way of, you know, more modernized way of not exposing these people to the public. Okay? And because they're sick in the mind, they need help, you know, and they don't deserve to be on our streets, you know, like in public streets, because, you know, it's one thing if these people could hold down a job, then they could be filtered out from these boot camps. We could even perform tests. We could put them in rehabilitation centers, and if they successfully, you know, if they successfully like quit doing drugs and you know, especially now with technology, if technology is recording them and monitoring everything that they do, and they're not troublemakers, and they are about their business, especially if like the government provided them with an apartment or something, um, then then I believe that these people should be helped, because right now, I mean, before, without technology, um, these people could have easily been fucked over. People out there could be, um, stealing their money. Like a lot of people claim, like in the hospitals, that they're taking care of people that are mentally retarded, but they're out there living on the streets and they're not really taking care of them. So could it be that all these people on the streets are getting money, but thieves and con artists are receiving this money while they're at home hanging out and drinking and eating good and having parties every single day, and they don't care about these people on the streets. They just care about that paycheck. That's a probability. That's a possibility, right? So the only way for us to really know is to protect these people and to protect their rights, and for us to see if these people will be able to be rehabilitated. If they will be able to, come out of this prison or like boot camp, mental institution type of facility, and obviously it'll be so obvious to know which people have mental problems as opposed to those that don't. Especially with the internet, we can keep a record of everything. Okay, and then they can get out of this place. And for their beds, because I seen in here on the beds, these things right here. See, this is where they sleep. So in today's time and age, it's just like jail beds, and some of them, they just have mattresses like this. It's called the overflow, and these people are sleeping like within a warehouse type of thing, and this is their bed. So these mentally retarded people can stay there and they can sleep wherever they want, and they probably won't even care if someone else goes and sleeps on their bed. Like, they'll just go find another one. But for the people who can't and will not tolerate that, then they should be moved because they're more smarter. Obviously, they don't have a mental issue. So this is when the filtering process will continue. There's a procedure. So just throw everyone in there. Not everyone, but like people on the streets. And then they're going to tell the staff there, like, hey, like, I don't deserve to be in here. These people are all weird. Like, I'm smarter than this. Then they could be like, okay, we're gonna put you in a different warehouse where there's more people who are more respectful, and people who are more um, in their mind, but they're still living on the streets. Okay? And then if anyone in there starts complaining like, I want to get out of here, then that's when maybe they'll be considered to parole or to get released into a program where they can get their stuff together and they can work for money, so they can buy themselves a car, and while they're working, so they can stay in an apartment or something. and all this will be done with technology. Okay, so there's no people over them trying to fuck them over or anything like that. Because I think that's what's happening. I think a lot of people are working together to fuck certain people over. Okay? But this over here, with the bums, this with the bums living on the streets, that's not cool. Like, they're using the same blankets, they don't wash them. When they're living in that type of situation, they're not thinking about buying soap. They're thinking about other things. And this is definitely a code enforcement problem that needs to be corrected as well. So I'm talking about life's problems. Okay? And this type of behavior is going to this is going to impact our children. Kids who are born are going to be wondering, they're going to like think this is normal. Okay? They're going to think, oh, living on the streets is normal. Like, I grew up with a lot of people when I was growing up, living on the streets. That's what they're going to say to their children, or if they ever get in trouble with the law. Like, why would I want to go to these programs if I could live at my mom's house, right outside her house, like on the street, in a fucking tent, like this? You see what I'm saying? So your guys' children are going to behave that way. They're not going to know any better. I mean, you people are not even teaching them how to wash their hands. And if you guys are growing up and you guys are looking at this, like, that's not cool. That's not right. Like, no human should be living like that. Not on the streets, man. People on the streets, like, living in homes, and apartments and stuff like that. You know, like, these people are smart, they're educated, and they're able to live out here, and they're smart. They take care of themselves. They take care of their home. They want nice things. They work to buy nice things. You know, you see what I'm saying? So why are you people allowing these bums to do this to our neighborhoods? That's not cool. It's not even funny. It's not funny on any fucking level. This is definitely a code enforcement issue that hasn't been resolved. And it's going to require all of you, all of these organizations, to work together to do something about these problems. Even if, like I said before, even like I mentioned before, even if you guys go and talk to these people and say, where's your ID? You don't have an ID? Okay, we need to process you. And you need to do something about your possessions here. Do you have someone that can pick them up? If not, we're going to be forced to call code enforcement to come clean this up. And you guys do that to every single person, and eventually, you know, all this stuff is picked up legally speaking. And even if these people come out of jail or whatever and they do the same thing, it doesn't matter. They're not allowed legally to have that shit there. You know? So that's when you guys will call, like, you guys need to call, you know, a company that, company that smashes trash. Like, you guys need to call a professional company. You know, not oh, you call your local, you know, oh, we'll take your junk. We haul junk away, but they're taking it to their landfill site, and they're going through all the trash, and they're like, oh, this is still valuable. Oh, we can make money off of this. Like, no, fuck all that. Fucking get rid of it. You know, compress that shit, destroy everything, get rid of it. Don't allow it to recirculate in our communities ever again. That's the way you guys get rid of the fucking trash. This is fucking trash. All this is trash. All this shit is fucking trash. Look at all this fucking trash on the street. You guys think that's funny? And then there's I was watching this one video, and there's a company that was making a complaint for all the trash. Look at all this trash. Look at all this fucking trash. So they're like, how is it that these people are, you know, like, who's gonna clean all this trash up? They're wondering, like, who's gonna clean all this up? And it's because you people are calling these low-end companies that are not even affiliated with Waste Management, and Waste Management properly disposes of all the fucking trash. Everything they pick up, it gets fucking compressed and and delivered to the fucking landfills. Okay? So, you know, all these little companies, we haul junk, junk removal. You know, like this is not professional. This is people most likely picking up people's trash to turn it into their treasure, so they can resell it, even if they sell it for a little bit of money. You know, they turn it into a fucking store. That's called resale. We need to put an end to that. If you people really want all this trash picked up and thrown away the correct way, the proper way, then you guys need to if these people roll up, you know, don't fuck with them. Don't fuck with them on any fucking level. You know, because like I said, most likely they're going to somewhere and they're going through this fucking trash. Alright, so there is a waste management crushing mattresses and other furniture. And I would show you guys the video of how this works, but then my video will get flagged, so I'm not allowed to share that with all of you, like how it works or whatever. But you guys get it. You guys get the idea. These dumpster trucks here, they technically place the trash in here, and it just like it mulches it like this. So there's no way no one will ever be able to recover this, to make any type of money from this. Okay? If you people feel sorry for people, call the cops on them. If you people feel sorry for people, report them. If there's someone on the streets, report them. It says right there, it says on the streets, it says no bums allowed to ask for money. And there's a word for it. There's signs. There's professional signs. It says handouts don't help. Help local agencies provide services. Panhandling can cause accidents. I think that's what it's called, panhandling. No panhandling allowed. Panhandling is not safe. Say no to panhandling. Consider local charities. City of Goodyear. It says it's okay to say no to panhandlers. Give instead to local charities that help those in need. You know, like, this is not cool on any fucking level. Like, you people get it, right? And then there's other signs for not helping, you know, people on the streets. That's against the law, what they're doing. That's what you people should be focusing on. And once you people do this the correct way and get rid of all this trash, it won't be able to circulate back. You know, like how will these bums be able to bring all this trash all over again, including the tents, unless someone feels sorry for them and buys them a tent, right? But you people shouldn't have to buy them a tent. Report them to the police. The police should be handling these type of situations professionally and booking these people. And they should be warned. Okay, this is your first warning. If we catch you out here again, or if any police officer catches you on the streets again, we're booking you. Like, laying the hammer down when it comes to this shit. Okay? Legally. That way, you guys will put an end permanently to people's streets like this, people's neighborhoods, and their businesses, what people work so hard for. Like, that's not cool. Imagine the person that lives right here. Imagine your neighbors, that live, these people are living behind your homes. What are they going to do at night? Are they going to climb over your fence and harm you and your family? Like, honestly though, you guys have to ask yourselves this. Like, who are these people? What are they doing? Are they kidnapping people? Are they taking them in here? Are they digging holes? What the fuck are they doing in there? Like, you people just think it's just a fucking tent and they're living in there and sleeping in there, but what the fuck are they really doing? Like, come on, people. Like, I did not have to say this information for you people to understand what the fuck I'm talking about. Or is that what it took for you people to start taking action? Like, honestly. So, like I said, you people need to call, the professionals, not, a local business who has, a fucking trailer like this and says, oh, we advertise, oh, we haul stuff away because, we can go on to the swap meets on the weekends and, put some shit out there, or we could take it home and we could have a fucking yard sale every fucking week. That, or we can send some of this stuff to our family members. We can drop some of this stuff off to our family members, and they could have a fucking yard sale every fucking week. And if any of the neighbors complain, we can have one of our friends do this. You see? So that's what these people are doing, and that's not cool. These people threw it away. You guys are hoarders. That's a problem as well. There's a big problem with hoarding, and hoarding, extreme hoarding. So there's some people who are living like this as well inside their houses, and I'm over here wondering when the fuck I'm ever going to make the money to be able to buy a house. And trust me, if I bought a house, it would not look like this. So who the fuck would you people rather support? Someone that's going to live like this? Or someone like me? Who will not ever allow my house to look like this? Hoarding, buried alive. Look at this shit. These people have mental problems. You know, they keep things and they're like, oh, I could use it later. These people are the same motherfuckers who own these businesses right here. We haul. You call, we haul. We haul anything. You know, don't trust these people. Fuck that. Fuck that shit. You guys need to call Waste Management. They shred it right there on the spot. Couches and everything. Whoa. Okay? They don't give a fuck. They get rid of everything. And even these other waste management trucks, the ones that pick up the trash cans, waste management trash so these right here, these people fucking, the trash goes in there and it gets compressed. Okay? They have a compressor in there. So anything that basically goes in there, it's pretty much gone. So, I mean, you guys have to be serious about trash. If fucking trash is thrown away, it's not for people to go pick up and to go through so they could set it to the side. That's only going to create more problems. That's only going to slow drag the whole cleaning process. You know, don't do that to yourselves. Destroy it all. Get rid of it. If you guys really want something, go buy it. If you really want something, buy it used. Even if someone is throwing something away, you know, don't be like, oh, I could fucking use that. I'm gonna take it. I'm gonna fucking resell it or some shit. You know, that's how a lot of people are thinking about making money. So, like, don't support these people who are getting free shit and then flipping it on the side. And a lot of people are doing this like through Facebook or the Facebook Marketplace. People throw a lot of shit away, and these people go and pick it up and then they resell it. They do the same thing on Craigslist and OfferUp. These people throw shit away, and guess what? These people go and they take it home. But don't do that to yourselves. Like, you guys should have filters on the code, and it should first go to Waste Management. That's like priority. Please do each other the favor and give it to Waste Management. You know. And now, if you guys don't think that the things that you guys are like want to give away should go to Waste Management, then maybe there could be an option for that. Maybe people should have the option to either get rid of it permanently and Waste Management will go pick it up, or maybe you won't even want Waste Management to throw your stuff away that other people can use. But if people really want to use something that you think is still good, like, they can go buy it. Even if they have to save up to buy whatever it is that they want. Okay? Like, if you really want it that bad, then just go buy it. A lot of people, they see something for free and they're like, ooh, I want that. Just because it's free and they don't have to pay for it. So that's what we're dealing with as well. So it's not just, this car pollution shit. There's other factors, other things to consider. Okay? And that's why we have AI technology, so we can filter everyone accordingly, and so we can know who's on that AI level as opposed to those that aren't. And if people are hungry and desire to aspire to be like people on that AI level, then that educated level, then they shouldn't be prohibited from, like, volunteering and participating, especially if they're making an effort. Okay, and that's what it's all about. Like these other people in the boot camps, like in the jails, who don't want to make an effort, and they're just in there probably just playing cards and drinking and smoking and doing drugs and not caring if they'll ever get out, then yeah, they have a problem. Just keep those guys in there. But I believe that Apple and Google and all these computer companies should provide everyone with a personal computer, which Steve Jobs already did. But I think that everything that they do should be monitored and recorded. So the authorities, those in control, people who care, and people who want to help people, the people who want to help people in all regards and all, like, aspects, not just smart people. They want to help everyone. So these people, they care about humans. So that's when all this technology stuff is very important, because it keeps a record of how people are spending their time. If they don't care about the cell phone, that's when you guys will rely on public cameras and stuff like that, and even cameras inside the jails. So even if they don't have a cell phone, everything that they do will still be recorded and documented with AI technology. That way we can really figure out what's wrong with them, if anything. That way we can figure out if they do have a mental problem. And if they have a mental problem, then that's when doctors who specialize in the human brain and in mental health, maybe they can come in in the picture, and these people can be their patients. You know, the doctor's patients. You know, like, it's all educational. Alright, what I'm talking about is educational. Like, there's no chaos, there's no disorder. Everything is organized. Everything's organized for a reason. But this, what we're looking at over here, right here, you know, this is not, this is fucking everything in reverse. Look at this. People living right next to the fucking the freeways. Like, code enforcement should have definitely, police officers should have gone, arrested these people for even, just for them putting their shit there. Okay? Just for them putting their shit there, they should immediately be arrested for doing that. That's a crime. That should be considered as a crime. That shouldn't. If there is no crime for that, there should be one created. That's like going into a store and stealing, and you know there's cops right there. Like, bro, like, we just seen you take something, and if we don't arrest you right now, that'll be us not doing our job, which will jeopardize our job. And we don't want to jeopardize our job. We want to keep our jobs. We want to get that paycheck. We want to help people out. So we're locking you up for being a thief. You know, look at all this trash. You know, you guys have that $1,000 ticket fine for littering. Littering right here. So $1,000 fine for littering. Punishable by imprisonment for up to 1 year. Penal Code section, I think that's how you say it. Penal Code section 775.082. I think that's how you say it. I'm not sure how you say that in English, in proper English, or whatever, but like professionally. It says, and or a fine of up to $1,000. Penal Code section 775.083. The offender must also pick up garbage or perform other community work. November 15th, 2022. That was only a year ago. So you people tell me what the fuck this is. What the fuck is this? Is this funny? Is this a fucking joke? Like, you people don't fucking get it, do you? And it's everywhere. It's happening everywhere. Look at this shit. What the fuck is really going on? So we have AI technology, and so since we have AI technology, we have the tools to filter everyone accordingly and professionally. Okay? There is no tolerance for ignorance. And that's exactly what's going on. You know, my whole life I've been lied to. They said, oh, you can't participate in games because you don't have good grades. So all my life I was led to believe that I'll never amount to anything good. You know, but now I'm realizing that it's a bunch of BS. Because, I mean, you people don't even know what to do with all this. You know, so it's obvious that I'm a problem solver. I'm a fucking major fucking problem solver. Because, I even created this Facebook page. It's called Invent or Don't Invent on Facebook. Okay, I have a lot of invention ideas, so I'm not fucking around. You know, I'm trying to help people out. I'm trying to help all of you out, the rich, the poor. Okay, so don't come at me sideways. And if you think I'm coming at you sideways, stand down. You know, like just get out of my way, because I'm not doing this to be mean or to fuck you people over. I'm doing it. I'm going about it legally, and I'm going about it educationally. Okay, you might be a bum living on the streets, and you might understand every word that I'm saying. Okay? Now, do you believe that you should be in the same group, the same classification, the same category of the bums who can't even understand English or speak it, and they're over there murmuring to themselves and they really have mental problems? Like, no. You do not want yourself in that category, right? But despite all your efforts to try to speak to people and to want to get out of that category, that situation, it's almost impossible. So I can understand you people. I can understand how you want like this type of help. You want AI to know everything about you. You want the government to know everything about you, so it can help you, so it can give everything it can to support you and uplift you, so you can go and be a part of the future. You know, the futuristic plans that NASA has, that SpaceX has with Elon Musk. You know, AI robots, smart vehicles. They need more programmers. They need people working at warehouses. This system can't function and operate on its own. You know, so of course they're going to be willing to help you. You know, but there's also something else going on that I believe that a lot of people are not focusing on, and I think that there's real criminals, there's real terrorists. There's even some police officers who recently got arrested. All right, and some of them are continuously getting arrested, even to this day. Like for instance, the Tyree Nichols case. This guy was beat up by these 5 police officers, and they killed him, and they all got arrested. Now, you people tell me that I'm in the wrong. I'm not in the wrong. Like I said, these people are probably connected with gangbangers who don't like certain people. They're racist, or they don't like the city that you grew up in, or they don't like the rap music that you sing. And, you know, no one wants to diss each other. No one wants to harm each other. Everyone's just trying to make money, like these professional, famous rappers. And everyone hears the rumors. All these people, they're making millions of dollars, and all they're doing is rapping. So that's all you people know. You people don't understand the dangers. You people are not looking at you're not looking at this job, career that you have chosen for yourself as a threat to yourself or others. But it's a bunch of ignorance. Trust me. And I believe even that needs to there needs to be someone needs to put an end to that. There needs to be someone needs to put an end to that, because it's pure fucking ignorance. You know, and they're grown as adults and they're still singing the same songs. You know, instead of like trying to help people. Like, we don't live in the fucking hood no more. We don't live in the past anymore. We live in 2023 with AI technology, with everyone having a cell phone, everyone recording. Like, we know what you people are up to. We know what you people are texting. We know everything. So we need real soldiers. We need real people who are willing to put in that extra work to put all these ignorant people behind bars. Okay? Like, they need help. You know, they're just supported. They were supported. That, or like I said in my other video, they were probably just they probably just started a business and they're selling drugs on the side, and they're buying their own albums and making it look like people were supporting them because they're smart like that. They're street smarts, right? So of course every drug dealer is going to think the same way. So some of these professional drug dealers, these drug lords, they're probably doing that right now. They probably own Coca-Cola. They probably own, Chevrons, Arcos, Costco's, Sam's Clubs, Walmart's, Amazon, you name it. We don't know. We do not know. So the best way to go about all of this is to monitor and record everyone until we figure all this stuff out. And it's not just focusing on one group of people, it's focusing on all the problems in their entirety. Alright? And judging professionally and really doing something about every single problem. Okay? But it all starts with the little things. And this shit, with fucking the bums, even though there's fucking signs everywhere telling them not to do it. Look at this guy walking in between traffic. That's against the law. That's considered jaywalking. Woo! You're going to jail for jaywalking. You're not supposed to be walking in the middle of the street. What the fuck do you think? You think you're a car? You obviously have a mental issue, bro. Like, you don't deserve to be out here. And no one around here asks for money. And people that ask for money, they're over there seeking a job so they can have fucking money. So I don't know what's really going on, but we really need to come up with some solutions here, you know? Straight the fuck up. Quit thinking this shit is a fucking joke. Like, you people really think this is a joke? Straight the fuck up. This is not a fucking joke. Look at this shit. All underneath these freeways. And like, imagine if your children are passing by. I mean, you people feel safe. I mean, you people feel comfortable. Like, you people don't fear for their safety. Hello? You know, like, and some of these people that are street smart, they're smoking weed, but they're lacing it up with speed and dope. My cousin used to do that, and he's doing life behind bars right now. Alright? So, if these little kids are asking these bums for marijuana or for other types of drugs, who knows what the fuck they're putting in there? So I believe all the drugs in the world should be legalized, and they should be available through the pharmaceuticals, like the pharmacies, like the medical industry, the drug industry. Okay? Because this shit is getting passed down, and while it's getting passed down, it's getting cut. It's getting cut up, and people are mixing other shit in there just so they can make money. Just so they can make the same amount that the stores will make, or the same amount that the stores will earn, but they're doing it by filling it. They're adding fillers to it. So they're making 2 little capsules out of 1, and they're selling it for like the same price, or something like that. So, and then plus, even if drugs were legalized and all these people were like in mental institutions and stuff like that, and if anyone tried to do this, we know that it will get cleaned up right away. Then, hey, if your neighbor's cracked out, who gives a fuck? If your neighbor gets cracked the fuck out and smoked the fuck out and drunk, who gives a fuck? Your neighbor is minding his own goddamn business. Your neighbor, whether he's a male or a female, it doesn't matter. They're taking care of their responsibilities. They're going to church on the weekend. They're paying their taxes. They're going to work. It doesn't matter if they like doing drugs. That's none of your guys' goddamn business. You see what the fuck I'm talking about? But if people are doing drugs and living like this, now that's a fucking problem. A problem that we cannot tolerate. No fucking tolerance for this. And I'm not saying that we should go hurt them, that we should go take all their shit and do the job of professionals. I'm not saying that. I'm not saying for us to go cap these people, because we think they're breaking the law. No. What I'm saying is for the legal system to clean up the streets for us, professionally and educationally. So for any of you who thought this shit wasn't on a professional level, you got me mistaken. Okay? Because I'm not trying to cause people to get hurt. I want to help people. Alright? And obviously you people need help. It's obvious. It's evident. You people do not know how to address these problems. You people want to go up to them and say, "Oh, you need prayer, brother? You need prayer? You need prayer, brother?" Bro, they don't need fucking prayer. They need to get the fuck off the streets is what the fuck they need. They need way more than fucking prayer, believe me. But you people keep feeling sorry for them. Later on, they're going to be going they're going to be walking in your guys' homes. And legally, the cops are going to get called like, "Hey, bro, we can't do anything about it. We already told the person, oh, you're going to have to go to the court and fucking file for a, you're going to have to file for a like, no trespassing, or, like, you're not allowed on these premises ever again. And if we find you here again with this legal documentation provided, then we will be able to arrest the person." But until then, we can't help you out. I mean, if I mean, this is getting scary. If these business owners are calling the cops, and the cops are not getting rid of them, are like, you people are not concerned. Pretty soon they're going to be in your restaurant. Pretty soon they're going to be running your restaurants. Like, who knows what the fuck's going on? You know? So, you know, you guys want to do all this smart car shit, all electrical vehicle shit, all this technology shit. Like, that's cool and everything, but we have to address every fucking problem. Not just some problems. You know? Like, I'm sick of and tired of these mind games that you people are playing, and well, we people have to deal with. Like, that's not cool. You know, that's why when someone gets pulled over, the police officers ask, do you have a job? And that's when you say yes or no. But with technology, they won't even have to ask. Like, they'll already know. Like, okay, this person's going to work. This person, you know, like, they know everything. They should know everything for security reasons, you know. So these people won't slip under the radar type of shit. These bums. You want these bums to slip under the radar? If so, you know, keep fucking around then. Keep fucking around. All of you. But if you guys are done with the fucking bullshit games, it's time for you guys to be real and to be transparent and to allow the system to have all of your information so we can all help each other out. So we can all help each other, you know? Because, I mean, whatever you guys are doing, it's not working. That's why I need to be, like, the next president. I should be, you know, I should be, like, enrolling to be the next president of the United States of America. You know, Donald Trump, he just got arrested. And he's going to come back, and he's going to attempt to run for president again. I mean, I'll congratulate him, you know, if he does. That would be astonishing. That would be fucking amazing. That would be one you know, powerful advocate of the United States of America, to say the least, right? You know, but I think if I became the president of the United States of America, I would definitely pass some laws like that. This is not cool. I don't give a fuck if you guys are just acting. That's not cool. I don't care. I don't give a fuck if this is Hollywood and you guys are making a movie. Like, hello, there's little kids. Like, this is not a fucking movie. This is going to have some powerful ramifications that you people are not even taking into consideration. It's going to backfire on all of you. If you guys are doing this shit on purpose, it's going to backfire on all of you. It's going, if you are doing it maliciously to get money, and you're fucking some of these people over and you're getting paid for it, trust me, it's going to come back. Karma is going to come back. It's going to bite you in your ass. It's going to, you know, the Bible, it says that the third and fourth generations, sin will meet. It says, why does God say he will hold each generation accountable to the third and fourth. What does this even mean? Is the fifth generation off the hook? Third and fourth is a Hebrew idiom that means for whatever number it takes. Israel betrays their covenant so many times that they find themselves in exile. These are examples that I'm reading right here. So, what scripture is this? It's in Numbers chapter 4, verse 18. The Lord is long suffering and is great and of great mercy, forgiving iniquity and transgression, and by no means clearing the guilty. See that? And by no means clearing the guilty. That's AI technology for us. AI technology can't break the law. Like the Teslas out there, they can't break the law. They have to, when you guys have it on autopilot, it has to obey every single law legally. But anyways, we can talk about that later. Visiting the iniquity of the fathers upon the children unto the third and fourth generation. Right there, you guys have it. Visiting the iniquity of the fathers upon the children unto the third and fourth generation. Now, I'm against the death penalty. I'm against people harming each other and torturing each other on any and every account. We have to learn how to forgive each other, because especially right now, because vehicles are killing people. All our inventions, in one way or another, is killing people. These inventions are killing people. So we shouldn't be focusing on the negative. We should be focusing on the positive. We should be focusing on the negatives when it comes to inventions to improve them, so it won't kill people. See, it's all this ignorance and all this rap music that is causing all of you to think evil, and that's not cool. That's not right. Alright, so we really need to consider everything. Like, I can literally be a judge, I think, especially if I have the time to study cases, and and if I have time to study, especially studying, and maybe even studying other examples of cases, then maybe I can do stuff like this on a more professional level. And I'm very upset. You guys can obviously tell I'm upset because I don't have any money. I need money to help you people. Without me having money, I can't be that light to all of you. I can't be that good example. I can't be that good Samaritan like Jesus Christ described. The good Samaritan story. The parable of the Good Samaritan. It says, on one occasion, an expert in the law stood up to test Jesus. Teacher, he asked, what must I do to inherit eternal life? What is written in the law? He replied. See, we're talking about the law. He replied, how do you read it? He answered, love the Lord your God with all your heart, and with all your soul, and with all your strength, and with all your mind, and love your neighbor as yourself. You have answered correctly, Jesus replied. Do this and you will live. But he wanted to justify himself, so he asked Jesus, and who is my neighbor? In reply, Jesus said, a man was going down from Jerusalem to Jericho. So a man was going from one city to another, basically, or from one location to another. When he was attacked by robbers, they stripped him of his clothes, beat him, and went away, leaving him half dead. You know, does that remind you guys of anything? You know, luckily this guy was half dead. And not literally dead. Not like Tyree Nichols. And a lot of detectives are saying, you know, justice for Tyree Nichols. They're demanding, they're crying out for justice in this case. You know, so they left this person half dead. Like, you guys think that's funny? Like, you better not be laughing, bitches, because nothing that I'm sharing with all of you is fucking funny. Verse 31. A priest happened to be going down the same road, and when he saw the man, he passed by on the other side. See, a priest. Who the fuck is that? The fucking Pope? The President? Your fucking your pastor? Like, even yourselves, like, you guys have a house, you guys are not opening your homes up to these fucking bums. Like, you people don't even want these bums around you. Who the fuck does? So why the fuck are we allowing them on our streets? But who has a demon, bitch? Let me hear you say it. Verse 32. So too, a Levite, when he came to the place and saw him, passed by the other side. But a Samaritan, as he traveled, came where the man was, and when he saw him, he took pity on him and went to him and bandaged his wounds, pouring on oil and wine. Like, when the fuck do you guys hear this shit? He was pouring what on his wounds? He bandaged him. He bandaged his wounds, pouring oil and wine. Is that some type of medical procedure? You know, is this practice in the medical industry right now? If not, hello. That's the Holy Spirit speaking to all of you. Then he put the man on his own donkey, like his own car, you know, brought him to an inn and took care of him. The next day he took out 2 denarii and gave them to the innkeeper. Okay, 2 denarii. That means for me to be a blessing, I have to have what? What the fuck does it say right there that I have to have to be the good fucking Samaritan? Exactly. So if any of you are talking shit, better check yourself. And gave them to the innkeeper. Look after him, he said. And when I return, I will reimburse you for any extra expense you may have. Now that's on a boss fucking level, right? Jesus Christ is like, you know what? I'm not even sweating it. Like, just take care of this guy while I go take care of my business real quick, you know. But now we have the internet. Now we can do this for everyone, not just for some people, not just people who we see on the side of the road that are beat up. You know, the internet knows everything about everyone. Okay, so we're attacking these problems from a whole different with different better artillery. You know, upgraded artillery. You know, it's like going to battle, but these motherfuckers have like little pistols, and then these people bring out the fucking machine guns, and they're fucking spraying them. Just and it doesn't take any fucking effort on their part. It's just an easy fucking kills, easy shit. You know, that type of shit, like in the movies. Which of these three do you think was a neighbor to the man who fell into the hands of robbers? The expert in the law replied, the one who had mercy on him. Jesus told him, go and do likewise. See? So, if you guys have money, you guys need to help me out. If you guys don't have any money to offer me, then I should become like the next president. Because words are powerful, more powerful than money. Probably. Like, I don't know. I'm still trying to figure all this shit out. But, excuse me, I have to go take a piss real quick. I'll be right back. So, you know, I think that me sharing this information, taking the time out of my own life to talk about this stuff is like the Good Samaritan. Wouldn't all of you agree? Right? So I'm doing this without money right now. I'm doing this with no promise of me acquiring wealth or money. I'm doing this out of the kindness of my heart, you know. And I'm frustrated because you people keep talking about the same shit, you know, and that's not going to help anyone. You guys need, like, once we start cleaning all the streets up and everything, people are going to look at it from it from a positive perspective, not a negative one. Okay? And if you guys want to help the poor, you guys will be able to help these institutions. You know? Because these institutions were doing it for the greater good of humanity. But you people started supporting all these preachers and pastors, and these preachers and pastors, they're just talking about the Bible all day long. Like, that's not going to help anyone. We're dealing with computer science right now. And they're talking about releasing the AI robots. Tesla. Okay. So, none of this is a joke. It's going to require smart people to take this new technology, by the hand, by the throat, by the fucking arm, by the leg, by the balls. Not fucking ignorant people who they won't even know what the fuck to do with this. They don't even know what to do with a cell phone. Even if the government provided them with food stamps or money, they don't even know how to spend it. They'll probably even lose the card because they're mentally retarded. Like, come on, people. I'm not here to talk shit and to play games. Some of these people really need help. And just think about them. They're sheep. They're the sheep that God was talking about. And there's wolves out there taking advantage of them. They are like that person in the Good Samaritan story. People are going up to them, beating them up, stealing everything that they have. They're probably even slaughtering them, killing them. They're probably even like raping them. Like, who knows? They're not even allowed to be out there. They're not mentally there to provide for themselves and to take care of themselves and to protect themselves. Like, some of these people will probably even like not even report what happened to them if something like this were to happen to them, because they don't understand. And you guys are allowing this to happen. Think about it. Like, we don't know what the fuck's going on. And like I said, like, some of these people are like literally fucking like lost. Like, I don't know how to explain it. Like, some of them, they don't even know how to speak or whatever. Like, don't you people think that they deserve to be in a mental institution? I believe so. Even if it's just like a building, even if like, if they're basically treated like inmates, like where they are given medication, where they are given beds, and like jumpsuits, blankets, and then all this stuff, they clean it every week. They provide new blankets, clean sheets, clean jumpsuits, clean socks. They provide them with soap and toothpaste, everything. Okay, these people are not. These people in jail are not fucking around. They're there to help people, and some of these inmates are there to fuck people over. They're doing everything the opposite, and then they come out with the same mentality. They come out and they're fucking it up for everyone. That's why we need to go about this through the internet. Alright? Like, if you guys need help, I can help you guys out. If you guys need to put someone down legally, like in jail, talk to me. I can find a reason. I'll find a fucking reason. We can investigate. We could arrest motherfuckers. But you guys have to come at me with some real shit, real reasons, like people who are selling drugs, possibly. People, I don't know, like trust me, you people are getting attacked legally, and any country is able to put you people to jail as long as they have evidence, right? If they're able to provide real evidence without a shadow of a doubt, then that evidence will stick. Just look at our former president Donald Trump. They arrested him. How do they do it? Well, they have evidence that goes without the benefit of the doubts. Without any doubt. Like, and then they even arrested other people that were involved with his case, with his dealings, or whatever the case might be. I don't know all the details, but something is causing all this to happen. I really don't understand what you people are thinking. Like, people from other countries are coming over here, and they're putting all of you in your spots. They're putting you people in your place, even if that means sending you to prison. Even if that place is prison for you. Because these people are not fucking around. We see all the Teslas that have Sentry mode. There's cameras with facial recognition and the whole 9 yards. And it serves for the greater good of humanity. It's not there to fuck people over. So, like the Bible says, this is like a call to repentance. It's never too late. God wants you people to repent, and to turn from your sins. Okay, if you guys are doing anything wrong right now, just don't do it anymore. Don't practice that anymore. Knowing fully well that the Holy Spirit is watching you. The Holy Spirit is listening. Everything you type on your phone is getting monitored and recorded. Everything that you go and do, the internet knows about. So, it's only right now. There's only so much you people can hide, and so much things. So many things that you people can get away with. Despite all these distractions, besides all of this stuff, and and world problems that are going on, and you people are probably the ones telling everyone like, oh, there is no hope, there is no money. You people are preaching the wrong message, and everyone's eating it up. But I'm preaching against that. There is money, there is hope, but first we all need to do our part and put these type of people away who think they own the fucking world, who want to harm other people and bring them to submission because they think they're God. They think they are God. But they are not God. AI technology is technically like God because it enforces the laws, and it's monitoring and recording everyone. So anyone that steps out of line, there is no ifs or buts about it. Okay? So technology is what you people want to fuck with. And these people who are trying to fuck it up for everyone, like, that's not cool. Like, a lot of people in the past, they didn't die in vain. They didn't die for this shit. They didn't die so we could live like this. So our streets could look like this. Straight the fuck up. Like, this is not right. And these people with animals, they're probably doing it just so people can feel sorry for them. Probably. So in this type of situation, when a bum owns a dog, I don't know how you people are going to go about it, because that is sad. But at the same time, if anyone, like even myself or anyone, breaks the law, even if they have a pet, they can't take the pet with them in jail, right? So of course they should be separated. Of course the dog should go into a dog pound. And if no one adopts the dog, if no one claims the dog, obviously they put the dog down. And as far as the man with, or anyone who owns the pet while living on the streets, well, when they get out, if they are found worthy enough to associate with us in society, then they could just go get another dog. Is as simple as that. And if you people feel sorry, like, don't feel sorry, but if you do, go adopt a dog. You people are feeling way too sorry. Trust me. Look at this. You think that's normal? You people think this is normal? Like, really? Think about it. Look at all this shit. Really? I wonder how long this guy can go before he realizes, you know what? I don't need this, I don't need this, I don't need this, I don't need this. What the fuck was I thinking? I don't need any of this shit. I just need my hygiene and my pair of shoes, my pants, the clothing I have on, and a blanket, that type of shit. Like, what the fuck, man? Like, really? Like, you motherfuckers, like, man, dude, I wish I had a badge. I swear to God. I think I need to start reporting some motherfuckers with code enforcement around here, because those motherfuckers over here, that shit's irritating. That shit is, and they're everywhere. They They think this is fucking like let me see. I don't know what the fuck they're thinking, man, but that is just fucking irritating. You know, like on a whole different level. Straight the fuck up. Man, I don't even know what the fuck to talk about anymore, honestly. And what to say. But see it. Oh, that's what I was gonna talk about. It's like hoarders. Look at this. You guys think that's cool? All these cars. You guys are hoarding that shit. You guys should be hiring people to take every single vehicle apart. Every fucking vehicle, take it apart and separate all the materials accordingly. So all these materials can be recycled. So these vehicles can be recreated with Teslas, because these prints were typos. They were bad prints. You know, we need to reprint them. That's the way I look at it. They need to be reprinted. You people thought you had it all together, but guess what? You didn't. They didn't. These people you people were trusting and confiding in and banking all of your future into. Obviously, no, it was wrong. So going back to the hoarding, extreme hoarding, like you people think that's normal. You know, that's like you people looking at these bums and thinking that shit is normal. Okay, this is not normal. You know, and these hoarders, they receive special counseling. The people go there, they let them know, like, hey, we're about to clean everything up. You're not going to like it, but you need to work with us. And it's hard for them. It's really, really hard for them. I encourage you guys to go watch the episodes. Like, they're on YouTube and everything. Extreme hoarders or extreme hoarding. You guys will eventually find the episodes to watch. And these people think it's normal. In their eyes, there's nothing wrong with how their house looks, and they don't want to get rid of anything. Not one little item. And then once you touch an item, and you start looking at it, they look at it, and then they want to interact with it. They're like little children, like, that, and then they start coming out with fucking the past and the story about the product. Like, bitch, I'm not here to fucking discuss with you about the fucking history of this one particular product. But that's exactly how these people get down. Okay? You pick up the fucking remote, and they're like, oh, that's my remote. You know, I used to sit on that couch over there. You can't really see it though because it's covered up with junk now. And I used to watch TV on the other side, and the TV's over there. But it got lost with a rebel. But before it got this bad, I had a couch right there and a TV over there, and this was the remote. I'm so glad you found it. I don't want to get rid of it. This is my remote. This is for my TV. And then they start panicking. They start fucking panicking. They start having like this nervous breakdown. They become anxious. That's my remotes. That's my remotes. Give me my remotes. I need my fucking remote like a druggie. I need my fix. I need my fucking fix. I need my toke. I need my bong hit. I need my fucking alcohol. Like, whoa, whoa, whoa. Calm down. Straight the fuck up. And that's what I notice in these videos. These people really need help. So, in the same way, you people are trying to help bums. And you people are encouraging them. You guys are buying them shit. You guys are giving them money. You people feel sorry for them. That's when you guys got all this fucked up. Because there's professionals out there who have been doing this for years. They know what the fuck they're doing. They're not dumb. They're not ignorant. Like I said, there's something else going on. I don't know if they're allowing all this to happen so it could be like one huge distraction, so they could continue to craftfully steal everyone's money and everyone's happiness. And if you guys are not complaining, why should they? They're banking on all your guys' shit. All these professional con artists, these thieves. You guys have rights. This is not. This right here is. This is not you people exercising your rights. If you're living on the streets, you're not exercising your rights. These police officers, they're not supporting these people legally and advising them of their rights. Besides when they lock them up. You know, what do they say when they lock someone up? When arresting someone. It's called the wording used when a person is read the Miranda warning. The Miranda warning. I thought it was Miranda rights. Whatever. Also known as being Mirandized is clear and direct. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say and anything you say and will be, and I think they say something about and can be and will be used against you in the court of law. What the fuck? I think they have it all wrong. But why do cops say you have the right to remain silent? Well, let me see. Miranda rights when arrested in California. Man, I wasn't. I was just trying to get the wording. Alright, it says whatever. You people know what I'm talking about, right? So that's like the only legal advice these police officers give people when they're making an arrest. But they're never like, hey bro, You, I don't even think these cops say, hey bro, let me pray for you real quick. They never say that. They don't give a fuck about you people. Maybe they do, okay? But you know, the thing that they need to do. No, I'm just kidding. These cops love you, all of you. You know they do. But I was just joking. But um, you know, instead of them saying, hey, you qualify to be in a mental institution, and they'll take care of you. They'll provide for you. They'll clothe you. They'll provide food for you, and stuff like that. I bet you, like 75 or 85% of the people will say, "Really? I had no idea. Like, where do I have to go?" Like, these people are real current day fucking zombies. Like, really, they're like there, but they're not really there. Modern day zombies. Well, let me just go back to this picture. These pictures here. Look at this shit. What the fuck? It says a bum actor hanging out on the streets of Venice. And a fucking bum actor. Like, really? Really, people? So everyone's just acting now, right? I mean, I guess the people who will really take this seriously are like people who have a job, people who want more out of life, you know, people who graduated from high school and college and stuff like that. I mean, if you're an actor, act in Hollywood. Actor like an actor theater. Not in public fucking streets. You wanna act like a fucking bum? Do it in a fucking theater. What the fuck is this? To me, it sounds like manipulation. So, actors acting in public streets should also be banned. That should also be a law that needs to get passed for people not to act in public. That the public is nowhere for any of you to be acting. What's next? You guys are going to be acting in fucking police pursuits? And you guys are accidentally going to kill someone in this this fake police pursuit, and oh, we were going so fast, and this person just came out of the street and we ran the person over. Now the person's dead. All because you guys were acting? Like, public streets is not a place for any of you to be acting. Take that shit to the movie theaters. You know, to the theaters where people act. You know, not on the real streets. Not where there's little children, women and children, and shit like that. No. Not there. Don't do that shit there. It's going to influence your children in a negative way. Doesn't matter how much you tell them about life. Doesn't matter how much you try to educate them. Trust me. Eventually, they're going to do something wrong. They're going to make a mistake, including yourself, and you're going to end up in jail. Or they might end up in jail. Or they might end up losing their job. There's so many things, there's so many factors in this life that we can't understand everything. We as humans, we can't understand everything. Okay? We're not AI technology. Okay, so quit acting. Quit manipulating people. If that's what you guys are truthfully doing, you know, AI technology is going to come down on all that, and real quick. That's my belief anyway. Like okay, let's say for instance, you people don't want to provide people with vehicles because they cost a lot of money. Well, why doesn't the government retrieve all of these vehicles in the impounds and recycle them? Don't allow these cars to be recircuited in the system any longer. I mean, what type of businesses have been created for this? You know, show proof. Where, you know, how many businesses exist that are doing that right now? And if they're not doing that right now, then that means I'm right. And you people need help. These vehicles shouldn't be restored and fixed up and flipped. There's a lot of people doing car flipping. You know, don't fucking flip this car. These type of cars. You know, that should be banned. You know, if you're going to be flipping any type of car, it should be like Teslas. You know, the modern age shit. Like, bitch, I'm not fucking around with you. Or your family, or anyone. I'm not fucking with any of you. Honestly, like, you people don't fuck with me, and you know, God willing, I become rich and successful as a motherfucker, and I'm still not gonna fuck with all of you, with any of you. I'm going to continue doing what the fuck I'm doing. So I'm not sitting here wasting my fucking time. Okay, I came out of work, instead of being able to like enjoy my time with my family, you know, because I'm over here making money theoretically, and I could take my family out, and I could have a good time without you fucking bums getting in the way. You know, I'm not able to do this. you know, or maybe I wouldn't even want to, um, like hang out with family members. Maybe I would want to be around people, taking care of business. You know, so if that's the case, I'm pretty much neglected from doing that right now because I don't have the support, I don't have the money to be going out there and talking to people and to be to be asking them like, hey, what are some of the challenges that you are facing right now, and how can, like, what do you see, like, do you have any ways that we can fix these problems from your professional standpoint, from your professional you know like industry, or your professional like outlook, from your experience, that type of thing. And you know gathering that type of information so we can actually apply it, and so we can help people, and I believe everyone should have the digital ID. I believe that the United States of America should force every single citizen to have the digital ID. And if they don't want to comply, they can be put in jail, until they want to comply. Because all this technology stuff is not bad, it's good. Regardless of what your pastors told you, regardless of what your teachers told you, regardless of what anyone said, and maybe they don't understand. Maybe they never heard the real truth preached to them like I'm preaching it. So if that's the case, I believe that a lot of these Christians and a lot of these religious people will accept the mark of the beast. Like they classify it as, the way that they identify the digital ID to be. But I don't look at it as a bad thing. I look at it as a good thing. And I think that there's going to be a lot of good that comes out of all this. Because trust me, there's a lot of people out there who are leaning on their own understanding. They are, they think they're God. They want to play God, and they got it all backwards. And now it's not just the United States of America. Now it's a bunch of countries together, and they know what's going on over here. They know everything. Everything's on the internet. They know what state has the most murders. They know what state has the most bombs. They know everything. And they know that a lot of you are messing around with the internet so that people who pay you people, so their products can be featured first, like through any store, online store, right? So technically it's like you people showing favoritism to one another. So they know everything. They know everything. So, obviously there's a lot of jobs and careers and job opportunities and a lot of things to get involved in, or like to get involved into, or get into, or whatever. Like a lot of things to get into, like a lot of professional fields. But the difference between me myself is that I'm covering practically every single industry, and I'm backing it up with science, computer science, real facts, not fake facts, not made up facts. I'm not just talking out of my ass. Okay? My breath might smell like ass, but I'm not talking, out of my ass. I'm not here to be a fucking clown. I'm not here to be your fucking best friends. I'm here to help people, because there's real people out there who are dying. There's real people who are sick, who are right now suffering inside of a hospital. There's a lot of stuff going on right now. And if you guys think that this is a joke, it's not a joke. So, we really need to make some fucking improvements here. So, like, personally, I want to continue what I'm doing. I want to continue, and I am going to continue doing what I'm doing. But I also believe that people should be supporting me. People should be helping me out. On their own free will. If you guys think that what I'm talking about is like, if it's plausible, if it's applicable, if it's fucking acceptable for the future to come, and to perfect the system that we live under, and to help people on a more professional level, then obviously you people should be helping me. It's a no-brainer. But if you people don't give a fuck about me, and you guys want me to go waste my time working for people, like a regular job, fixing fucking roads, fixing broken down houses, building brand new houses, like, I don't want to be a fucking worker bee. That's why we have AI robots. They're going to be our fucking worker fucking bees. They are our fucking, our motherfucking our modern day fucking slaves. They are our hands and feet. They will build faster than we can. They don't need to sleep. They might overheat. They might need to be cooled down to resume work, but nevertheless, we can figure all this out. And I already talked about, like the mega factory for vehicles with the Tesla company. Like, these cars are getting manufactured with robots. So we can do the same thing with our homes. And there's a bunch of vehicles out there These are all materials we could be using. And you people are saying that these are bad? So they're bad. No one's driving them. So what the fuck are you guys... Why do you guys have them there? Why are you people not recycling them, breaking them down right now? You know, if you guys start recycling them and getting rid of them right now, then everyone will be forced, technically, to buy an electrical vehicle. And they won't stumble upon one of these because it won't exist anymore. So we have to expire them from the face of the planet. We have to cause them to become extinct, like animals that have been extinct for many years. You know, if it's a problem, we need to get rid of it, right? And that's what you people are talking about. That's why I'm sharing all this information. So, all you people that, you know, that like this stuff concerns, you know, like when someone writes a court, it's that they write to whom it may concern. You know, in the same way, if this concerns you, if this is your type of industry, your field, your work of line, then these are the things that you people need to bring up. You know, in your conversations and your meetings, like, you know, we're too busy. You guys can say we're too busy trying to sell a brand new car to replace these gas vehicles. But what about all these vehicles that are broken down and people want to buy them? People are buying them to fix them up. People are flipping these cars. And they're making money for it. They're getting paid for it. You know? So, who are the people that you people should be supporting? You investors or whatever. You people should be investing in people that flip cars, but support them to flip electrical vehicles that have been totaled or whatever. You know, get them on this new level. Support them. That's another way you guys can help out the community. Help people around you. You know, these are positive-minded people that want to do something positive, that are, you know, putting in that extra work to get a few thousand, a few whatever, you know, X amount of money, whatever they're working for, but they're doing something. And for people who don't have a job, well, come break all these cars down for the minimum wage, and you know, you guys will get like free food, you know, and then you guys will have to watch a few videos on how to take apart every single vehicle and where to put everything, you know, neatly, and you know, everything organized. Even if there's like some people ahead just removing all of the windows, the car windows, and then there's another team and they come in and they're removing all of the car seats, and at the same time there's a vehicle like Waste Management picking up all the glass and taking it to the recycling center. There's another vehicle that comes and that's and they'll basically pick up all the car seats, and then they'll take them somewhere else. You know, that type of thing. So that's how these vehicles can be broken down. And then someone else will focus on removing all the lights, the lighting, you know, you name it, the wheels, the tires, and all these tires will be taken to a tire shop, and all they'll do is remove the tire from the rim, and then those things will be separated, filtered out accordingly. All the tires will go to be recycled again, so they can make new tires, and all the rims will go towards you know, the refinery companies, organizations, so they can so they can have more metal and materials to build new things. And hopefully we will start building, creating these flatless tires as well. So we will take these other tires, and we will introduce these in the newer, the new vehicles, like the Tesla vehicles, and all these other electrical where's the list at? Oh my god, I closed it. But you guys get the point. Car brands. So there's a ton of car brands, okay? Like, I'm just going to select a random image, whether you guys have it. Okay? There's a ton of car brands. So, this can be applied to every single car industry out there. You know, so you guys will tackle the breaking down of all these vehicles. The rubber will be recycled, and the tires will come out like this, the new ones, flatless, airless. Okay, and there's, you know, better technology to stop a vehicle in the event of a police pursuit. You know, they have the technology. Everything should be updated and upgraded for the greater good of humanity. That way, you people won't be bitching and complaining about you know, air pollution and all this other bullshit you people are talking about. You know, and that way we can all focus on the AI robots. Okay, because we're not going to have gasoline anymore, because that's a problem, you know, for the environment and for us humans. So everyone will start interacting with producing better batteries, better robots, you know, better electrical stuff. You know, if you guys take all these distractions away from people, they'll just interact with whatever you present them with. You see what I'm saying? So this, with all the bums, that's a distraction. You know, all this is a distraction. this is not a distraction because this is what you people want. You know, now this is all people have to interact with, and obviously people are going to get creative. They're going to start making things. They're going to start building things. They're going to change the world for the better. But if we're still hoarding these old vehicles, people want to interact with things, yeah, naturally. So if this is there, it's just going to be a distraction. People are going to gather together and say, "What can we do with all these cars?" And then people are going to say, "Oh, we could do this, we could do this, we could do that, we could do this, we could do that, we could do this, we could do that, we could do this, we can do that, we can do this," and so on and so forth. And that's not what we want to focus on. So we need to just click that delete button on that. It's all about education. Alright? So, and obviously, with that COVID 19, you know, another interesting thing is the vehicle car washes, vehicle car wash things, like these things. That's part of keeping our world clean. Okay, that's part of COVID. You're like, that's a good thing. You guys are helping to prevent. You guys are preventing the spread of harmful germs and stuff like that. Okay, so I mean, you people are on the right track. You know, you guys are doing big things, but there's just some things that I just don't understand. And you know, I think that the people in charge should get rid of those cars. They should just, even if they just look at it as an upgrade, like a future investment. Like, you know what, Francisco's right. Let's just get rid of all this shit because we're going to be building, mass producing, you know, all these other vehicles. You know, with the mega factory. You know, these cars are just getting built left to right, and hopefully we can focus our energy on making everything autonomous, like autonomous driving, where the computer does everything, right? So including everything, like I seen some workers here. See, there's people doing something here. So with no human intervention. So if we can do that, then I mean, obviously that's what they're working towards. That's the goal. So with that in mind, you know, you investors can look at this not as a loss, but as a future investment for the greater good of humanity, because it affects you. If I mean, all these cars, when you go outside, you're breathing this shit in, it's killing you slowly. You know, and there's a video online where harmful air pollution is killing plants and trees. So he was showing, yeah, like this type of stuff, where the trees are like, and the plants are like withering, because what's going on is like all this air, it's creating all this air pollution, and it's like radiation, you know. And they said, they basically stated what was underground for billions and trillions of years ago, or what was in the ground for billions and trillions of years. Yeah, that's how they said it. What was underground billions and trillions of years, now we humans are bringing up. We're bringing that stuff up, and we're burning it. So of course it's going to have, you know, probably, I don't know, like a negative impact on us. And it's obvious that they're saying stuff like that, that it is harmful, that it is killing us, and it is harming us. So, you know, obviously that's why they're making these huge transitions. Alright? So, you know, I know I'm not tripping out. I know that I'm on the right track when I talk about this. But because I can't make sense of like all these bums on the streets, when it's really having a negative impact on us, people who are trying to do good, people who want to continue working to have money, so they, you know, so they can make a difference. So because there's a lot of people out there like that, they work to make a difference, you know. And I think you people, you know, educationally, you know, maybe you're just okay with the little money you get, and like fixing things because you're getting supported, right? You're getting supported, so you're not sweating the little things. But when people have to worry about their cell phone bill, their house bill, court fucking fees, and all this other bullshit, it's a distraction. It's a huge distraction, and it takes away from that focus. You know, whatever it is, whatever their job is, it takes away from that. Imagine a surgeon, you know, having to deal with money problems while he or she is fucking performing open heart surgery on a person. And they're over there worried about, how am I going to pay my cell phone? How the fuck am I going to pay my bills? How am I going to feed my children? My wife is angry at me. I don't have enough money so she can go buy whatever it is that she wants. This and that. You know, one problem after another. Or maybe the fucking surgeon, you know, got some tickets and doesn't have the money to cover these tickets. You know? So there's a lot of things that you people are not taking into consideration. And that's a distraction. And that's that's like an entire different problem within itself. Maybe you people don't care. Maybe you want people to have these problems so you guys can stress them out. I mean, if that's the case, then you guys are doing a wonderful job at stressing everyone the fuck out. But if you guys are really sincerely trying to help people, then all these expenses should be taken care of. Especially if people are like students, they're going to school and they're trying their best and they're providing their feedback on everything, and they're talking about everything, pros and cons, they're writing everything down. Then I can see the difference there, as opposed to someone who just wants to make money, so they can cause another accidents. They want to go buy an airplane, so fucking they can do something stupid within it. Or they want to buy a fast car, but they want to drive all fast and stupid with it. It's like you people are giving the power in the wrong hands. You guys are placing that power in the wrong hands. And obviously that's not what you people want to do. But how can we, filter these people out? And again, it's through AI technology. Okay? There's people who are just thinking about themselves. And they're distracted. They're not, in the game type of thing. They're not trying their best. And that's just a huge fucking distraction for everyone. And it shouldn't be like that. It honestly should not be like that. I think that, if someone is making honest contributions for the greater good of humanity, I think AI technology should support them by default, regardless of what anyone says. But I don't know, you people tell me. I mean, what do you people want? You guys want to support whoever you guys want to support? Or would you people prefer to allow AI technology to choose for us, whether we like it or not? It's just like that story when the prophets of God anoints King, or he wasn't even King David, but he was King David. Samuel anoints David. It's in 1 Samuel chapter 16. It says, "The Lord said to Samuel, how long will you mourn for Saul, since I have rejected him?" It says, "How long will you mourn for Saul, since I have rejected him as king over Israel? For your horn with oil, or fill your horn with oil, and be on your way. I am sending you to Jesse of Bethlehem. I have chosen one of his sons to be king." But Samuel said, "How can I go? If Saul hears about it, he will kill me." The Lord said, Take a heifer, whatever that word is, with you, and say, I have come to sacrifice to the Lord. Invite Jesse to the sacrifice, and I will show you what to do. You are to anoint for me the one I indicate. See? The one AI technology indicates. Not whoever you motherfuckers decide to point out and say, oh, this is my homie right here. This is my buddy. This is my dude. This is my bro. This is my nigga. None of that. Okay? This is what God will indicate. Who God will fucking choose. And God knows better than all of us, right? And we will see this very, very clearly as we read further. It says, Samuel did what the Lord said. He arrived at Bethlehem. The elders of the town trembled when they met him. They asked, "Do you come in peace?" Samuel replied, "Yes, in peace. I have come to sacrifice to the Lord. Consecrate yourselves and come to the sacrifice with me." Then he consecrated Jesse and his sons and invited them to the sacrifice. Then when they arrived, Samuel saw Eliab and thought, "Surely the Lord's anointed stands here before the Lord." When they arrived, Samuel saw Eliab. So that's probably one of the sons. And he instantly thought, oh, this is the one God will indicate. Right? And thought, surely the Lord's anointed stands here before the Lord. But the Lord said to Samuel, that's a big but. But the Lord said to Samuel, do not consider his appearance or his height, for I have rejected him. The Lord does not look at the things people look at. People look at the outward appearance, but the Lord looks at the heart. Then Jesse called one of his other sons, Abinadab, I can't even pronounce this, Abinadab, and said, and had him pass in front of Samuel. But Samuel said, the Lord has not chosen this one either. Jesse then had Shammah, another son of his, pass by. But Samuel said, nor has the Lord chosen this one. Jesse had 7 of his sons pass before Samuel, but Samuel said to him, the Lord has not chosen these. Then he asked Jesse, are these all the sons you have? There is still the youngest, Jesse answered. He is tending the sheep. Samuel said, send for him. We will not sit until he arrives. So he sent for him and had him brought in. He was glowing with health and had a fine appearance and handsome features. Then the Lord said, "Rise and anoint him. This is the one." So Samuel took the horn of oil and anointed him in the presence of his brothers. And from that day on, the Spirit of the Lord came powerfully upon David. Samuel then went to Ramah, whatever. So there you guys have it. That's in 1 Samuel chapter 16. See, so, you know, you guys can play God all you guys want, but we have flaws. We don't see like God does. And, you know, cameras, AI technology, what can it see that we humans can't? This process allows the camera to recognize people or other objects, even when they are typically obscured or unrecognizable by humans. AI cameras are object detection algorithms to detect dangerous situations in real time. So cameras can do all sorts of things. These are God's eyes. These are the eyes of God. And like I already mentioned the Tyree Nichols case. The only reason these police officers are doing life behind bars is because they were filmed. They were caught in the very act. And that was real evidence that they could use against them to put them away for life. Now that's God. You know, if there's eyewitnesses, they would have said, "Oh yeah, this person did this person did this." But you know, it would just be like hearsay, or it would be, well, they'll be considered as a witness, but that's all. You know, like they wouldn't really have any real evidence that the court or the courts can evaluate and look at besides their testimony. A vivid account or description or whatever of what happened. But I remember watching a movie, and there's a police officer that threatened a guy, and he said, "Who's going to believe a convict over a police officer?" So if you missed that, I'm going to repeat myself. There was a police officer that was threatening a convict, an inmate in prison, and said, or even on the streets, and said, because I kind of forget where this happened, but I just remembered it right now. And the cop said, "Who are people going to believe? And a convict, and an ex-felon, a criminal, an ex-inmate, or a police officer?" And of course people are going to believe the police officer. But the cop was blackmailing him. The cop was threatening him like professionally, you know, like I mean directly, but it's so true, you know. But now we have technology, thank God. So God, I mean, there's night vision. We can't see it with night vision. You feel me? Look at this. What is this? Ultraviolet lighting, I think. Heat detection, thermo imaging cameras. You know, we can't do that. Athena claims its AI security camera, security cells, and integration. So obviously, this person's real hot, as opposed to everyone else, which could indicate a lot of things, like the person was running from the police, the person just had sex, all sorts of shit. It also says fever detection. Fever detected. Possibly. Or maybe they know if someone's horny or not. I mean, who knows? And this is happening globally. Not just in California. Not just in the United States of America. It's happening everywhere. That's God. I mean, if anyone can govern the world, it's AI technology, not us humans. And guess what? Even in the Bible, from one generation to another, they were passing the crown to their children, to their children, to their children. And some of these children had flaws. You know, they weren't perfect. Some of them were even corrupted. Okay? So, who are we going to trust? Are we going to trust... Oh shit. Are we going to trust are we going to trust humans? Or are we going to trust AI technology? And I believe that we should just trust in the computers. Excuse me. I believe that we should just trust in AI technology wholeheartedly. And if, like they say, and they theorize and speculate that, what if AI technology like turns on humanity? Well, I think we humans will figure out a way to defeat AI technology if it came down to that. You know, you see what I'm saying? So like, if AI technology makes us into a threat, then I'm sure we can figure it out. But we shouldn't be afraid to try. Alright? But anyways, I was stuck in traffic. We were stuck in traffic for a lot of minutes, maybe like an hour. And like this idea came to me. I even wrote it down. Whoa. I wrote 3 words. Tesla's sitting around. I just wrote, like, I was thinking the Teslas are just sitting around. Teslas sitting around. And I already kind of shared this, you know. If they're sitting in dealerships right now collecting dust, why? Can't you stupid motherfuckers, you know, you stupid ass fucking sales reps, give them to the people Give them to the fucking people and have them pay you in payments, even if you guys have to drop the payment plan, like the payment amount, to make it affordable for people to take those. Like, don't let them sit there any longer. Replace them. Like, as a matter of fact, we will reduce right now the loan cost per month, and the interest rates we will also reduce in exchange for your car, your gasoline car. That way you guys can destroy it. Not so you guys can flip it. Not so you guys can resell it. So you guys can really do what you guys are preaching. You guys are preaching that there's global warming. You guys are preaching that there's a lot of air pollution, and it's killing people and killing our plants and our planets. Well, by you guys taking these vehicles and destroying them, like recycling them, I should say, sounds more professional, instead of destroy, you guys recycle them. You guys will recycle them, and people will know, everyone will hear about what you people are doing. And that's a positive message, that you people will be radiating into the universe. Okay? So that's what it's all about. It's just you people doing your part as well. You know, I don't have any money. I can't help. I can't get involved. At least not right now, unless I make money, so I can get involved. But I believe that I'm doing my part, even without money right now. You know, so if any of you think that I deserve more out of life because I'm trying to help people, and I'm sincerely honest about it, and I'm not. I mean, none of this is fucking scripted or fucking edited or any of that. This is fucking just free flow. I'm just spitting this out like a rap song. I didn't think about this. I didn't, like, this is coming out of me naturally. Like, especially as I gather more information and stuff like that as well. So, I just want to help you people. But I believe that you guys have to transmit the same energy that I'm putting out. You understand what I'm saying? And I'm willing to relocate. Like, as a matter of fact, I'm thinking about I believe God is calling me to Maine, in the state of Maine. I always wanted to go there because I don't have any money, and I was like looking for homes, and the homes over there are affordable. There's a lot of property on the homes. Pretty much everything's spaced out. It's not all cramped up like the city life is out here in California. So I could do this anywhere in the world. I could even do it in space. I could even do it on the moon. I can do it in the ISS. I can do it in Mars. I could do this anywhere. I could do this in prison. I could do everything that I'm doing right now anywhere. You know, I'm not a threat to anyone. I'm not trying to hurt anyone. You know, I'm not fucking flawed. But I know a lot of people that are. And I have expressed how people are fucking flawed. And how we can correct those behaviors from others. You know, AI technology is here to help us renew our minds. And there's a lot of people out there who probably don't understand, or maybe they're beginning to realize because of what I'm talking about. You know, either way, it's never too late. You know, like, I'm just another human being. You know, I'm nothing special. I'm nothing. I'm no fucking different than anyone else. All right. You know, we all make mistakes. We all fuck up. And ultimately, we're all going to pass away, one way or another. Okay, so don't look at me like a god. Don't look at me like a fucking genius. You know, like, I'm only doing this because I stressed out over money, and because I want to be a part of, you know, whatever is going on in the world. And honestly, it really irritates me when I'm out there and there's bums everywhere. And when my cousin that's doing life for murder calls me or writes me or relays a message to me talking about he wants money when I don't have none to give, you know, that's very irritating. Like, I don't even have money to have my own house. I don't have any money to have my own family, to start a family. You know, I don't have like any support other than my mom and my dad, and them helping me stay here in the house, in their house. You know, so I just don't know what to do anymore, or what to believe. Like, I'm really just stressed out how you people want to bring up the past. And if anyone talks shit about the past, you people are quick to get angry. Like, bitch, that shit happened a long time ago. You know, get over it. You know, all this shit with the Twin Towers and shit. Like, get over that shit, you know? Like, so many other things happen in history. You know, there was the atomic bomb. There was a ton of other hurricanes and earthquakes and tornadoes that killed a lot of people. You know, so we're just repeating history, if you guys haven't noticed. But now we have AI technology to keep everything recorded and documented. So yeah, I trust in AI technology. And this is the pen I was using earlier to write my notes. Well, 3 words. And I had another idea, but I forgot all about it. You know, that's why I like to talk about whatever it is I think, because if I don't, I get stressed out, and I start, I can't go to sleep. I get restless. I become restless. I need I need peace. I need inner peace. You know. So the way that you females can help me is by sucking my fucking dick and getting the shit out of me, or bending over so I could fuck the shit out of you, bitches. That's one way you guys can also help. You ladies. Yeah, there's many ways you guys can support and help out. If you don't have the money, it's okay, bitch. Just suck my dick, please. Suck my dick. That will help tremendously. Instead of like denying people and shit, instead of denying these blessings for yourselves out there, if you guys see a guy, help him out. Help him out. Bend over for a guy. Live a little. Like, fuck. This is fucking ridiculous. But honestly, that's all I had for right now. Over and out. Peace out. I love you all.